Would you like to remain poor forever? For sure the answer is no. Let's admit it, almost everyone likes fancy things that are eye-catching. Everyone has dreamed of going into stores and blowing up their credit cards. However, it's better to be careful so these fancy purchases do not play a dirty trick later. That's where financial education comes in, which unfortunately they do not give in school. That is why you must recognize those habits that make the money in your wallet go away as soon as it comes. And once you become aware of the things that affect you financially, you will be able to manage your money, make it yield much more, and even generate savings for the future. Keep watching the video and click the subscribe button so that you can continue learning everything about what to do and what not to do with your money. You won't regret it. Unhealthy habit number 1. Daydreaming. It is touching that you are so spiritual and have so much faith in miracles, but neither God, nor Buddha, nor Thor will come down from heaven on a cloud to pay the bills. That's for sure. This is why the main habit that keeps you poor is to wait for a miracle that will make you rich and pay everything you owe and even leave you with extra money afterwards. For your dreams to come true, you must be realistic and have a sense of control of your finances. Then you can take a nap and keep dreaming about buying Disneyland one day. Unhealthy habit number 2. Disorganization. Having this sense of control includes being organized. And being organized will bring success to your life. But no, it's not just organizing your house or your room. Organizing your finances will make every income even double if you are that careful and smart. The simple fact of not organizing and planning a grocery shopping list that corresponds to the days when food is edible, especially fruits and vegetables, will only make all that food that was bought rot before it has even been tasted. It's a waste of food, money, and energy. Unhealthy habit number 3. Eating out. Now that you know that having a groceries list will save you a lot of money, you now realize that one of the most common threats that suck up our money is eating out. Yes, you're right. A homemade meal will never compare to an amazingly delicious Big Mac with fries and a sundae on top. But if you decide to make this treat your lunch and dinner more than once a week, your money will be gone faster than any fast food out there. Unhealthy habit number 4. Smoking. And in addition to the habits that finish you off quickly, let's continue with the number 1 enemy of the lungs. The cigarette or the vape. The simple fact of smoking, either cigarettes or any kind of these substances, more than just affects your health. It turns your bills into ashes too. Yes, maybe a couple of dollars for each cigarette is not much money, but what if you add up all those couple of dollars? Unhealthy habit number 5. Gambling. Every penny counts, as well as every coin taken by the slot machine. Everyone knows that anything in excess is bad. And just like any other unhealthy habit, gambling can not only deplete your available money, it can be even worse. It can bankrupt you, mortgage your assets, and make you irreversibly broke. The only thing you will gain is bad debt. Unhealthy habit number 6. Living as a wannabe. And just as earning debts is terrible, there's nothing more terrible and ridiculous than living on appearances. And it's ridiculous because trying to live a lifestyle you can't afford is almost as silly and pretentious as buying lottery bills. Yes, that's how silly it sounds, and that's how silly you would look. You will not always have luxuries and a lot of money, but never forget that you are the one who is striving to get that reward. The important thing is to stop comparing yourself with others. Of course, you have more money than others, but just like you, there will be another who has more money than you, and so on. If you start to value what you have, you will stop focusing on what you lack. Unhealthy habit number 7. Accumulating bad loans. Sometimes it is good to ask for loans to pay for things that you do know you can pay gradually and not all at once. The problem remains the same as in the previous cases. Being a collector of loans will make you go to sleep with debts and wake up with the same debts or even more. Spending money you don't have and using it as you please will make you fall into a spiral of financial imbalance and deficits that in the end you will have to pay in one way or another. Unhealthy habit number 8. Impulsive purchases. Now it's time to talk about your lack of emotional intelligence and how it translates into impulsive purchases. It's true, many also have gone into the stores just taking a look, and the story always ends with them walking out with 3 bags full of different items that are not really a necessity. It's hard to resist. Unnecessary purchases for an impulse shopper are like a 6-pack of beer for an alcoholic. Addictive. Unfortunately, these impulses, in addition to enhancing the excessive human consumerism, will slowly chew up the money in your accounts, and the time will come when you can only have a couple of cents. And believe it, you don't want to get to that point. It's frightening. Unhealthy habit number 9. Being afraid of money. Although money has great power, you should not be afraid of it, nor think negatively when bills come to your mind. Just like Uncle Ben would say,
Peter, remember this. With great power comes great responsibility.
The mentality you have about money will determine the use you make of it, and therein lies the secret. Keep money as an ally and not as a camp enemy that will only bring misfortune and desolation. You must build a relationship with money as good as Buzz and Woody's, so you will get a friend with you forever. With that said, take care of your money. Take care of the power you give it in your life. But of course, take care of yourself too. And those are the habits that make your money go up in smoke, so you can avoid them as much as you can. And since we don't want you to be trapped in that 9-to-5 cage, check out our last video about the best side hustle ideas so that you can escape it. Click right here.